And it is officially on. 35-minute heat scored on their top two. And we'll see how they open up this first exchange. Defay, Sally Fitzgibbons, Sage Erickson. What a stacked heat to kick off the morning.
I was about to say that.
3.5 on the clock here. Fitzgibbons coming into this event, 8th in the world. Now 27 years of age. One of the most decorated athletes on tour win-wise. We'll start things off first thing in the morning with Johanne Defay. Just creating some space. Now priority will be battling between Sally Fitzgibbons and Sage Erickson. So she's had a taste of this amazing wave called J-Bay. Now riding now is Sage Erickson. Setting up a frontside wrapping turn. Nice clean start. Little wrap again on the open face. Right out front with a clean carve and plenty of room on the inside. Jams it a bit harder, trying to lay down that speed on the open face. She'll kick out complete and get the best wave of the heat so far.
And you've got to trust it. You've got to be able to just hook into those maneuvers and trust that your board's going to handle that. Sage Erickson, a couple of nice little turns just to open up. It's a bit of a warm-up wave here for Sage. And right here, you can see how fast her board's going, and you really need to trust that. Through the inside section right there, you can see that board wanting to release, and Sage just pulling that one off there. So a couple of quick turns for Sage. And look here.
Opportunity. Johanne Defay setting up that first turn. Nice clean snap, wall stretching out. She'll jam it to get down the line. Representing Reunion Island in France. Belts it off the lip. Hammers it through the inside. Looking forward to trying to take a win on that forehand attack. Nice and easy, steady pace. Rook 15 models, those protons, where she can really dig deep and unload some power surfing. What'd you like out of this first turn?
I like it. It sets everything up, especially here at Jeffreys Bay. You get that first turn that feels really good. Your feet are in the right spot, and then you can really unload, trust your equipment, and tag that a bunch of times. So tell there's maybe a little bit more rocker in Johanne's boards than most, which allows her to surf right in the pocket, right in the power source, right in the guts of it, which is where you're going to get the maximum points out of each ride.
This one's just rolling through our competition. Erickson lucky enough to be sitting wide. Big swing on the open face. Nice sweeping down carve. Wants this thing to double up through this inside corner. Front side carve there and setting up the lip. Beautiful rip off the top. Erickson controls it. Back out in front, thinking about pulling in. Sage with a ton of drive. She'll end up stepping off.
Watch this wave here from Sage Erickson. I like the pace that she's using, Joe, as well. Just setting it up, taking her time with it, not rushing. As this wave starts to double up through the inside now, she carves back into the pocket. And right here, this is the turn of the wave. Bangs it in the pocket, and a big free fall drop there from Sage Erickson. Nice positioning from her. And then steps off in that critical section through the impossible.
That line still pouring through. Now finally getting a start here is Fitzgibbons. Already looks fantastic with her flow down the line. Clean redirect, well overhead section. She'll belt it vertically. Section making it tough to come around the corner. Still fighting for another maneuver.
Sally finally gets the ball rolling. Very, very patiently sitting out the back. First turn just gets it back into the pocket. Now she starts to hit the gas off the bottom. Vertical snap there from Sally. Critical stuff. Don't want to get caught behind the section, which she kind of did. And then just didn't connect with that last maneuver. So one solid turn.
Still speeding down the line is Johanne Defay. Nice little fading turn. A lot of energy on the surface of this wave with foam from that previous set. So she's just going to sneak out of there. Remember, Defay had the 6.33 early, waiting on last of Sage Erickson and the true opener for Sally Fitzgibbons.
One big turn in the pocket, I think, is going to where all the guts of the points are going to come from. Johanne Defay right behind her. A little bit of white water on the face of the wave, so a little bit more difficult to ride. She brings this one through the inside. Johanne Defay, as you said, Joe, 6.33 on her first proper wave.
It's always a threat for a possible title. Puts in hard work to work out maneuvers and the wave. Sage Erickson, sitting below him with priority, will take this wave. Stomps the takeoff after that brief little airdrop, but now she's super deep. Forced to step off. Now it's Johanne Defay's turn to control the lineup. Already breaking behind Johanne Defay now. Defay likes this opportunity. Just feeling her way to the pocket on the top turn. More of a tight jam as it hollows out. Finding that critical part of the wave. Third turn, nice front side wrap. Defay chasing this inside corner. Big redirect as she gets close to the rock. She'll step off.
Johanne Defay, let's have a look and see her wave. Nice positioning for Johanne. This wave kind of slowed up a little bit more for Johanne, so gave her a bit of time to set things up and make sure she focused on the turns there. You can see that one there, a little bit more pizzazz in her maneuver.
Eating a 4.95. Sally's turn out the back. Fitzgibbons just using all that speed for a clean little fading turn. Arcs it back into the pocket. Now it's starting to pick up the pace. Ends up setting up that little wrap. Looking for the lip to hit. She'll find it there. And hops out. So wave changing up a little bit with its speed.
Sally looks comfortable out here though, doesn't she? You can just see the body language. Just nice and easy pace right there. Just hooking back into it, waiting for this wave to stand up, but didn't really get enough vertical face to get those big turns that she did on wave number one. Kind of just transition maneuvers through this entire wave. I think she just wanted to get another score on the board, Joe. That was better for Sally. And then pulled through the back.
Back to live action. Big windup for the Californian. Sage Erickson attacking the pocket for the second time. Now setting up her third move. Little setup work off the top. Lighting up the lip on the fourth decision. Riding out clean. So Sage, 4.67 was her low score. Already had the 6.6 on that solid one that she was just in a great position for. Finding her rhythm at J-Bay, 3:40 to go. 3 important scores about to lock in. Second and third have to deal with round 2, and none of them want to be a part of that round.
Exactly right, Joe. Events can be lost in that round 2, especially out here at Jeffreys Bay. Sage Erickson looking sharper on this one, a little bit faster through her turns. Big snap right there, beautiful maneuver right to finish that wave off, and so important to do so. 4.67 was her second highest score. I think that's going to be long gone.
The job well done to Sage Erickson, taking the first win of the morning here in round 1, heat number 1, and she'll be flying into round 3 action.